Ladies and gentlemen, the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society, proudly presents to you another amazing episode of 15 Minutes of Fandom. That's right. This is the episode where this is a segment where we actually put the spotlight on one of our fellow wrestling fans. And with that being said, here's the introductions. In the first corner, we have the greatest thing on God's green earth. No, we're not talking about money. Mary Jane, the Popeye spinach. He's the Tranquil Dart of Ringside Society and Delaware's greatest American hero. It takes two to make the thing go right. He's Rob Base, and you are not. And the second corner, that ocean crossing, straight up bossing, flight catching, shot glass snatching, always positive. Life is great. Repping 592, living in the 718, the worldwide star boy, Remy Blue. And our special guest tonight is a young woman who is not only a huge fan of professional wrestling, she is also a top fan of Becky Lynch. Everybody, welcome to the show, big time Tay Tay. How you doing tonight?
Woo! Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, yeah. Thank you very much for agreeing to be on our show tonight. We really and truly appreciate it. How's everything? How's everything in your neck of the woods?
Can you say that again?
How's everything in your neighborhood?
Right now it's perfectly fine. We doing amazing. We praying. Nothing happened.
Oh, if you don't mind me asking, where you at?
Huh?
If you don't mind me asking, where you at? What city are you in?
I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I actually I've been there twice. I have family over there, and it's a really
That's
nice and quiet place. When I was there, it was
that's
nice and
amazing.
quiet. I don't know how it is now, but
Same.
yeah, um, so yeah, Cincinnati, Ohio. Wow, that's the home of John Moxley, actually, of
I
AEW.
know. I'm a fan of him too.
Yeah, I bet y'all are really proud of him and all the success that he's had in not just WWE, but now AEW, and he's also been in New Japan and all that. He's definitely up in Cincinnati. So I gotta ask you, how did you become a fan of professional wrestling?
I grew up watching wrestling with my brother. Like my family is a big wrestling fan. Like I used to just sit in front of the TV and like when I saw Becky Lynch, like I was like, that's the person I want to be my idol. I love the way she inspired little girls and people all over the world. I want to be just like her when I grow up. I just want to be a wrestler. She inspired me so much to become a wrestler. Like I'm crazy about Becky Lynch. Like everything she does inspire me so much. I wouldn't rather replace her with no one.
That's cool. That's cool. So I mean, you do intend to become a wrestler. Have you started training yet?
Huh?
Have you started training to be a wrestler yet, or you're still
I'm still in the process because we just moved here because our house got burnt down. So I'm in the process of still moving.
okay?
So, like, I go to the gym most of the while and stuff to train, but I'm still in the process of trying to be a wrestler.
Okay. All right. Well, first off, I'm sorry to hear about your house burning down and
It's
whatnot.
okay.
Um, and second of all, at least you're off to a perfect start. You're going to the gym a lot, and that's where it all starts. To me, I mean, I'm not a wrestler. I've never trained to be a wrestler, but if you have you know, that gym training, if you're going to the gym and doing your workouts and your cardio and your reps and whatnot, that is a start. It's a start, you know, and you're in the right direction so far. So, um, I tell you what, whenever you become a professional wrestler, let us know. Once you make your debut, we'll definitely have you back on the show. Trust me, let me tell you something, Tay Tay. You're not the first person that we've had that was a wrestling fan that became a wrestler. Rob down here, he'll tell you he started off as on this same segment where you're sitting at. He started off in that seat, and now he's a referee. And by the name of um, we had another guy that was on here. He started off as a guest on 15 Minutes of Fandom, and then he ended up becoming a wrestler by the name of the Diamond Sheik, who's made a couple of appearances on AEW. So yeah, um, you never know.
I hope that be me one day.
Yeah, just you just gotta believe in yourself, keep training, don't give up, and you'll get there soon. You know? And then one day, some girl will be your top fan. They'll be like, "Yeah, how you see you're saying you call yourself a top Becky Lynch fan. They're gonna call themselves a top Tay Tay fan, man. You just gotta believe in yourself, you know."
I sure will.
Yeah. So, um, have you ever like gone to any WWE events? Gotten the chance to see WWE live?
Yes, I went this year. They came to my city, Cincinnati, Ohio, at the U.S. Bank Arena. I died when I seen Becky Lynch. Like it was just amazing. It was my first time ever going, and it was just like amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah. You know what's funny? The second time, the second and third times I went to WWE, you're probably not gonna believe this, but the second time and third times I went to WWE live event, it was SummerSlam, and then there was Survivor Series of last year. I went to SummerSlam 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago. It was 2018, and then 3 years later, I went to Survivor Series, which was last year, and both times it was Becky Lynch versus Charlotte, and I was like, wow, that's a big coincidence. Um, they have classic matches though. They definitely do.
They I mean Becky Lynch and Charlotte. I think they got the best match of all times. I mean,
Yeah,
they used to be best friends. Now they enemies. So like, this would make
yeah,
it like better.
yeah. Their rivalries are up there with Trish Stratus and Lita. Like,
Yes,
and I hope one day, now that we've seen Charlotte go against Trish and Becky go against Lita, hopefully we can see. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but Becky Lynch and Charlotte versus Trish and Lita. Although I might give it to Trish and Lita because Becky Lynch
I
and
got to give
Charlotte,
it to Becky and Charlotte.
I know you would, but here's the thing: you know those two, they're gonna butt heads in that tag team match. They don't have that cohesion. It's gonna be a bunch of like you got the man against, I guess, whatever Charlotte calls herself. I think she calls herself the queen.
The
Okay,
Queen.
and the queen, and their egos are gonna butt heads. So I think that's where Trish and Lita are gonna capitalize because Trish and Lita, they're like this. I mean, the women have had a whole ride along episode of them riding and going to the beach and hanging out. So I think that's what's gonna make them win over Charlotte. That's what made them win over Charlotte and Becky. You know, but if Becky and Charlotte could come together, I'll give it to them. Yeah. So Becky's your favorite. What about the males? Who are your favorite male superstars?
WWE Steph freaking Rollins.
Oh man. Uh, so you're gonna like this when you get a chance. I don't know if you listen to our any of our past episodes. We had Seth Rollins' former tag team partner Malik Ray on our show a couple of weeks ago. Really great interview. Highly recommend it. Really great stuff. And he and Seth used to team. He and Seth Rollins used to team like back in like the 2000s, and they had like I would say they had like the same move set and they have like the same build. But Marek got injured, so he couldn't really keep on. He had to retire. But you should definitely check it out. That he does great.
I
He
will.
does, and he actually helps run the Black and the Brave Wrestling School, which Seth is also a head trainer at too. Yeah, yeah. So I just got two more questions before I turn it over to Rob. So Have you ever gotten to meet Becky Lynch like in person? Like, have you ever gotten to take a photo with her? Anything?
No, I wish.
Okay, cool. Well, hopefully one day you get that chance. It's always a great thing.
Yes, I hopefully one day.
It's always a great thing when you meet your favorites. I've met a couple of my favorites before, and I've been like on cloud nine and everything. Yeah. So my last question. So you watch WWE. What about AEW? Do you watch AEW or any other wrestling promotion or just WWE?
I watch WWE. Sometimes I watch NXT. I watch AEW. Sometimes, if I'm watching it, I'm watching it because like John Mosley or Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
That's
You have you have great wrestlers. Awesome. Yeah. So what do you think of AEW?
huh.
What do you think of AEW?
I could give it like a 7. I really don't watch it. I just watch WWE and Monday Night Raw. Like it's just like them is my two. Like SmackDown and Monday Night Raw is my two.
Okay.
But if I'm like bored, I'll watch AEW or NXT.
Awesome. I like your honesty. A lot of people, some people, they tend to be scared. Like, oh, I don't want to say I don't like AEW because I'll get attacked. I don't want to say like I don't like WWE or else I'll get attacked. But we're like a safe space here, man. If you don't watch AEW or WWE, like we're not gonna jump down your throat or anything. Like it is what it.
Right.
Everybody has their own preference. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to Rob. Kind of Rob has a couple questions for you. So Rob, go ahead, man. The floor is yours.
All right, sweet. Thanks, Robin. So what's going on? How's everything going tonight?
I'm doing amazing.
Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. So did you get to catch SmackDown tonight?
Yes, it was amazing.
Hmm. Yeah. How about that? Little contract thing with Roman and Brock at the end. Did you like that? Man, that dude, man,
Yeah,
he threw that chair right at home, dude. I was like, oh man.
I knew he was gonna hit him. I knew it. I'm like, he's
uh,
this contract signing is not about to go right.
oh yeah. Yeah. Once I seen it was like four security dudes on each people on each side. I was like, oh yeah, yeah. So stuff's going down. Yeah, somebody's fighting. Somebody's gonna get beat up. Oh man, it was awesome. Yeah, yeah. I didn't get to.
It
I got to
was.
catch the last end of it and stuff and all. Did Becky Lynch anything? Oh no, I seen Charlotte and Ronda come out. Now are they
Yes.
headlining? Are they going to headline night one, or do you think it'll be like Becky and Bianca?
Um, I think it's gonna be Charlotte and Ronda because I think Becky and Bianca gonna be last because I don't know. I'm going with Becky 100%, but everybody's saying that she gonna lose her title because she had it too long. But I'm with my girl Becky. I'm sorry.
That's cool. Hey, I'm with you. You know what I mean? Hey, with my people, I'm like I'm with them till they till the wheels fall off. I don't care. I'm with them to the end. I'm gonna roll with them.
Yes.
But that is gonna be one of the best matches of the night, whatever night they're on. It's gonna be a matter of fact on both nights. That they're gonna tear it up.
Yes.
They're gonna go out there. Yeah, they're gonna blow the roof off whatever place they're at. If they got a roof on the place or whatever, they're gonna tear it up. Oh man.
Yes, you got the
Now you
EST
said you also
and
like
big
Seth
time
Rollins. I
takeouts.
gotta ask you. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Now you said you like Seth Rollins and stuff. How do you feel
Yes.
about his suits? What do you feel
Amazing.
about his suit game?
He's the drop queen, king of suits. Steph Rollins won out of all WWE superstars. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wonder where he
He,
gets some of those suits at. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh man, I'd actually wear some of those. You know what I mean? If I had to roll out somewhere, I'd be like, oh man,
yes, he dressed to kill. Yes.
that's right. Yeah, there's some of them. Yeah, some of them, even the ones that are like, oh my God, what in the world was he thinking putting that suit on? It's like, you know what? I'd still roll out. You know, if I had to go on TV or show up somewhere, I'd wear that suit and just be like, people like, oh my God, what are you doing?
Yes, Steph Rollins is the drop queen, king of WWE. Every suit he wear is
Now
amazing.
I did get. Oh yeah, yeah, he pulls it off. You know what I mean? I don't think there's anything he couldn't wear and it'd be like, oh yeah, he's the man. He's the man. Well, no, no, no. Becky's the man. He's the drip guy, whatever. Yeah. So how about you got Brock and Roman. Do you have any do you think who do you think's gonna win? Do you have any idea yet, or are you still like
A
you wait and see
hundred
how it plays out?
percent, 100% Brock Lesnar.
Oh, you think Brock's gonna end that Roman reign or whatever?
Yes,
Nope.
if the
Well, I guess
Usos
pun
don't
intended.
interfere.
Oh yeah,
If the
yeah, that's
Usos
right.
don't cheat, then it's all Brock Lesnar. But if the Usos cheat, Roman Reigns taking it.
Yeah, because oh man, yeah, I'm kind of excited. I want to see what happens. You know what I mean? Because if he does slay the beast, you know what I mean? It's like, man, where's he go from here? You know what I mean? Roman would just be insufferable. He'll just come out every week like, oh, I beat everybody. You know what I mean? Acknowledge me. I'm the best. I'm like, ah. That's when you gotta be like, come on, Seth, let's go. Hit him with that.
Current stomp.
Whatchamacall.
Current stomp.
Yeah, curse stuff. Yeah, curse stuff. But he has different plans though right now, isn't it? Him and Kevin Owens going for the tag belts.
Tag
Aren't they going after
team.
the Usos?
Yes, I think they're gonna hit it. I think they're gonna do it.
Yeah, that would be
I
pretty
think
good. You know, what I mean, yeah. What was it? Was it Seth or Kevin Owens? Man, he's been on like a 7, 8 time tag champ with like six different partners. You know what I mean? He's like
it was Kevin
one of those
Owens.
underestimated people. Okay, one of those low key tag team wrestlers that are good on tag team. You know what I mean? Kind of like
Yeah,
Cesaro.
I don't trust Kevin Owens because he like turned on the New Day. I don't trust him.
Hmm.
I think he gonna trade on Steph Rollins.
Now speaking of New Day, you know what I mean? What do you think about Woods? You know what I mean? If he comes back, do you think should he get a run at the singles gold, the IC belt, US gold, something?
I think he gonna return back to his friends. Kobe and Big E. I think they gonna return back as New Day, but he is gonna try to go for the belt because he was King Woods. It's gone.
Yeah. See, I like the New Day, but I kind of want to see Xavier Woods. He doesn't have to get a heavyweight title run, but I like seeing with the IC belt or the US belt. Going around, make a little run with it, defend it for a little bit. I'd like to see that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yes. I mean, he was King Woods for like a minute.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like him coming out. Maybe, yeah, hopefully he'll still come out King Woods. You know what I mean? Now, have you played
Yes.
that? Have you done the New Day thing on Netflix? They have this game thing on Netflix where it's like an interactive
Oh, I
show with the New Day
watched
and
it. I
Undertaker.
watched it,
Oh
but
yeah.
like I don't watch it like that because I'm like, it's weird. He got up, up, down, down. We know that. I watch up, up, down, down.
Mm-hmm.
But on Netflix, I watched it because my little nephew like it. He liked the New Day, so he watched it. But I just go back to my room because I don't mess with it.
Gotcha. Now you watch Up Up Down Down too. I watched that too. I like watching that. Isn't it crazy? All his friends and stuff are gone.
Yes, but my favorite one is
Especially
with Becky Lynch, all times.
yeah. Oh yeah, she's been on there a couple times, I think, right?
Yes.
I know they have a storyline on there with the Miz, and Miz, was like, "Oh man, you can never beat me in Street Fighter 2," and da 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 da, and then Woods was like, "All right, every time I beat you, you know what I mean, you got to take one of those belts off your wall and then give it to me," and da da da.
Wrong choice.
I know, yeah, he's just winning all his belts and stuff, you know what I mean? They had the one where he was filming it, and Maurice is like, "What are you doing? Why are you taking stuff down?" Da, 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 da. He's like, "I lost. I'm sorry." It's like, "Oh my lord."
Mm-mm. I
Yeah, I
like
like
the
Up Up Down
Miz.
Down.
I like the
Yeah, Miz
Miz.
ain't bad. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I
He's
just don't like his character.
he's man, what's that? His tag partner for WrestleMania, Jake Paul, right?
Jake Paul. Yeah. I
One
don't
of them.
think
One of
the
them.
Rey Mysterios, the
Oh,
Mysterios, they gon' whoop them. I'm sorry.
I hope they do too. I'm not really a fan of who do. But I am intrigued though. I do like Johnny Knoxville. You know what I mean? I used to watch him a lot when I was growing up and stuff. You know what I mean? On Jackass and stuff. So I kind of want to see how that goes. You know what I mean? Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn. Because you know Johnny Knoxville, he'll take some beatings. You know what I mean? He'll take it. He don't care. I'm kind of excited to see that match. So before I pass it on back to Remy and stuff, I want to say, I want to ask if if you have any, final WrestleMania thoughts or like maybe predictions you think might happen. Like, do you think, and maybe some surprise, somebody may show up or something crazy.
I think I think Oscar might come back or Bailey. It's either them two. Them
Ooh,
two.
I
My
wish both
gut
of them
saying
would come back.
Oscar and my gut is saying Bailey too. So like it's like, but I know like Miz might cheat and Miz might cheat because he's a cheater. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's gonna take it if the Usos don't come out, or Bobby Lashley, cause he injured, but he
Yeah,
might still come out. Becky 100% gonna take it. Charlotte Flair gonna lose her belt cause Ronda Rousey, she is the baddest woman on the planet. I
that's
think Seth
right.
Rollins and Kevin Owens gonna take the tag team champion, bring it back to Raw.
hmm That'd be pretty cool.
And
Yeah, yeah, I think Ronda Rousey. I think she's winning at WrestleMania. Also, I don't think she's putting Charlotte over. There ain't no way. I think Ronda's coming in getting the belt. And she's gonna keep it till like next WrestleMania or something.
yes,
Probably, yeah, like she did last time. Oh, all right. Now, before I pass it on back to Remy, I'm gonna say, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, to come on chat with us. Definitely had a blast chatting wrestling with you and stuff. And I wish you nothing but the
you're
positive
welcome.
things and stuff that happened to you, your family, all that. And congratulations on the move. And I hope y'all get settled in quick so you can, start that training and all that good stuff. We can see you on TV sometime.
Yes, hopefully.
Tay Tay, thank you very
No,
much.
hopefully.
Tay Tay, thank you very much. And like Roxy, we wish you all the best, and congratulations on your move. Hopefully, y'all can get settled. Things can go back, or almost the way back to normal. Before the fire and whatnot. And I mean, all I could say is this: I never trained to be a wrestler, but I used to be a singer back in my high school days, and what I could tell you from that, because they're both similar. Because I mean, granted, yes, wrestling is more physical. There's a bit more physicality, but you have, both of them require training. You have to keep on training and keep on learning and whatnot. And what I can tell you from my experience, in terms of singing, is that um and I know, if I could translate it over to your training, I would say one thing I give you is, kind of having trouble, like, conveying what I'm trying to say. But what if I one bit of advice I can give you is, keep on training, keep on believing in yourself. You're always going to have naysayers, but always remember that the people that say you can't, they're actually letting you know their limitations. Their limitations and their luck are not your limitations and your luck. So just keep on striving, keep on training, keep on learning, and you'll get to where you want to be. And then next thing you know, we'll see somebody else saying, yeah, they're the top Tay Tay fan, wearing all your merchandise, going to see all your shows and whatnot. I'm speaking into existence. You just got to keep believing in yourself. You know,
Yes.
Bailey, look at Bailey. Bailey was one time in your position too. Bailey used to write in school. She wanted to be a pro wrestler. How much she loved wrestling. And I'm sure she had people that made fun of her. And I'm sure she had people that teased her. But look who's laughing now. I bet the people that were saying that she couldn't were like, "Wow, she did it! Wow, can we get free tickets and whatnot?" So just just keep on striving, and when you strive and make that debut, let us know. We'll have you back on the show as our main guest. But with that being said, before we shut down the show, where can fellow wrestling fans and Becky Lynch fans find you on social media when they want to talk all things Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, John, look at me calling the man John Ambrose, John Moxley, and so on?
You can find me at Top Fan of Becky Lynch on Instagram and Big Time Tay Tay on Twitter.
Awesome. So y'all heard, that's her social media. Go ahead and follow this young woman. She's very interested in wrestling and huge fan of Becky Lynch. If you're a fan of Becky Lynch as well, or Seth Rollins, you got somebody to talk to, regarding their greatness and so on. So, with that being said, it's about time for us to shut it down. My eyelids are getting a bit heavy, so that means it's time for a bit of a nap. Maybe not, but who knows? It all depends. But before I go and take a nap, Rob Bass, where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling, find out when your next appearance is, purchase Rob Bass merchandise, and where can bookers and promoters find you when they want to book you for their shows?
All right, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch at Rob_base82, and at Facebook, YouTube, Rob Base.
Cool. If you want to find me on social media, not that I'm that cool, but who knows, maybe you'll get lucky and hear me say something cool. You can find me on Twitter at the Remy Blue. You can also find me on Facebook as Remy Blue. Our podcast is also on social media. We're on Twitter and Instagram at Ringside Society, Twitch at Ringside Society 2019. We have a Facebook group, and we are also on Spotify, Blog Talk Radio, and we also have a YouTube channel. Once you go to YouTube, type in Ringside Society, you'll see that sweet OMG dark blue and light blue yin yang sign with the blue flames around it. That's when you know it's us. Check us out, subscribe to all our videos because we got a lot of cool stuff coming up. And check out all our past videos like this interview here, like the one we had with Caro Taro, who's a big AEW fan, and also our pay-per-view predictions episodes as well. They're really interesting. But with that being said, we also have a Teespring store where we also sell official Ringside Society merchandise. We have T-shirts, we have long sleeve crew neck shirts for the cold weather. We have hoodies, we have tank tops, and we also have we even have coffee mugs for your favorite warm beverage. So definitely go ahead, check out our store, cop some merchandise, because all proceeds go back into keeping this show afloat. But with that being said, we just want to thank everybody tuning in tonight live. We really and truly appreciate it. To those of you that are going to listen to us later on, thank you very much in advance. And those of you haters can't stand us, really and truly wish we would just go away. Well, like myself at the New Edition concert tomorrow and Rob Bass at the Taco Festival, we ain't going anywhere for a while.
They hate us because they ain't us.
We ain't stopping. But with that being said, we just want to let everybody know that we here at Ringside Society are very well aware that everybody and their grandparents and their parents have a podcast. We're not your grandparents' podcast. We're not your parents' podcast. As a matter of fact, we're not just any podcast. Hey, yo, Rob Bass, one time for the mind, one time for the people, one time for the wrestling culture, and one time for the top Becky Lynch fan hailing from Cincinnati, Ohio, Big Tom Tay Tay.
Woo!
What type of podcast are we?
We're Wrestling Fans Podcast.
That's right, we're the Wrestling
Wrestling
Fans
fans.
Podcast. We're the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society, and we'll be back. But until then, we just want y'all to do we need four favors. Stay safe, stay healthy, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes. We out. Peace.
Thanks.
See y'all. Good night. Stay
Good
classy,
night.
Delaware.